Hi there. Thank you so much for joining the Getting Started Right call today. This is our new coach kickoff call. My name is Jenny Lily Watson, and I am the leader of our team, which is the Fun Fitness Fanatics. So either I am personally your coach, you are a personally sponsored coach of mine, or one of the coaches on my team is your coach. So what that means is that we are going to give you all of the information that you are going to need just about over the next 30 minutes or so to give you a really good foundation to start your Beachbody business. You are the CEO of this business. You have the power to change lives. And I am so excited that you are here to join me on this team, on this journey in helping to end the trend to obesity. Whether you signed up to be a coach because you want a great discount on your products or because you really truly want to help other people, this opportunity has been life-changing for so many people. And that is why we are so glad to have you here today. So I want to tell you a little bit about me personally. I have been a coach since October of 2014. I became a coach after doing a clean eating challenge with my coach, Angela. It was totally free. I had no idea she was even a Beachbody coach, but I had been drinking Shakeology probably since about 2011, 2012 maybe. It might even go back earlier than that. But I'd been drinking Shakeology and I loved it. I loved the way it made me feel. But I will be honest with you, when I first started drinking it, I was working kind of new at Bank of America. I wasn't making a lot of money. I was just starting to date my boyfriend at the time. We'd only been together for a couple years, who's my husband now, Corey. And it was really tough on the wallet for us. It was very tough for us to afford to drink every single day. So there'd be months when I'd go without it, or I'd have a couple bags and I'd have to send one back or something like that because it was really hard for me. So I became a coach because I wanted to save money on my shakes and I wanted to get that discount. When I became a coach, I actually really wanted to do what my coach was doing, and I wanted to start helping other people and start making a difference in their lives as far as their health and fitness journey is concerned. But shortly after I became a coach, probably about 2 weeks or so, my dad had a massive stroke. It left him slightly paralyzed, and to this day, 4 years later, he is still slightly paralyzed on the left side, has trouble using his left hand. And that was a really difficult time for me because I needed to be there. He lives in Texas. I live in Delaware. So we traveled to Texas in order to be with him and help him through his rehabilitation, whether it was occupational therapy or physical therapy or even speech therapy, because he needed to go through all of those things. And I had all these big dreams of becoming this great coach and getting started right away and helping other people. And I had to completely sideline that because I needed to be there to help my dad. But what that made me realize over the next few months is that I did not ever want to be in the situation that my dad put himself in. He was eating poorly. He was traveling a lot. He wasn't sleeping at all. He was doing a very high-stress job, and he wasn't taking care of himself. So I didn't want that to be the life that I led, because if I look back in my own past, when my dad and my mom were in their 30s, they were playing on a co-ed soccer team. All of us kids got to hang out together and have a good time. And I met other kids of, parents that were on the team with my parents. My parents were always athletes. They were always active. Somewhere along the lines, though, they lost that, and they didn't put themselves first in trying to take care of us anymore. And I want to make sure that no matter what I do in my life, I am taking care of myself, because that is how I'm going to take care of others. All right, so let's get started with this call. Let's get started with all of the information that you need to know. So you should have received a coach email from me. What that coach email is going to say is it's a welcome. There's a whole bunch of information in it. And I want to say one thing. Take the time to say this. When I first looked at that coach welcome email, I didn't read it. I looked at how long it was. I looked at all the information that was in it, and I said, I'll come back to this later. Years later, I really went back and looked at it. I'm not even kidding. It probably was a year or two later, because it's overwhelming. There's a lot of information. If you're already in a challenge with us, you're already in a group, you're already on Facebook, you're already trying to navigate your way through the groups that we have, and there's going to be so much information. So what I want to do is help you break down what's going to be really important. And I want to say this. Don't worry. We were all overwhelmed when we first started. That doesn't mean you need to give it up. Doesn't mean you need to take it and say, maybe this isn't right for me. It's an overwhelming process. But think about it this way. When you go to school for the first time, you don't know where the bathroom is. You don't know your teachers. You don't know your classmates. You don't know where your locker is. You don't remember the combination. You don't know where the cafeteria or the gym is. You don't know where any of the stuff is for school. You know that you have classes and you have to show up every day. The first week that you go is going to be difficult. You're going to start learning things as you go. You're going to learn your teacher's name. You're going to learn who sits next to you in your class. You're probably going to remember your locker combination at the end of it. But there are things that you will build upon every single week when you go to school. You're going to start going to your classes. You're going to start learning something about each one of those individual subjects. That's how building this business is like, because you have to go to school. But in what environment, whether you're going to school or work or a new job or learning how to be a parent or learning how to do a new athletic program or anything like that, when are you going to get the opportunity to make something of it that is 100% all you? This is 100% all you. There's going to be a lot of information I can give you. There's going to be a lot I can share with you about what I've done in the past, what's worked for me, what I've failed at miserably. And that will be great because you'll need that information in order to avoid the same mistakes that I have made. However, this business is solely about you, your journey, what you are sharing, what you want to do to help others, and what kind of difference you want to make in the world. So let's get started. All right, first, this is what you're going to see in your welcome email. A couple different things here. You will see that we have sent you over first, you're going to get an email from our corporate team that shows you what the first 30 is. It's the things to do in the first 30 minutes of your business, the things to do in the first 30 hours of your business, and the things to do in the first 30 days. I want you to watch that video. In the first 30 minutes, I want you to watch that video. It's going to show you how you're going to set up your coach online office. There's going to be a whole bunch of information there. And whether you go through any of our training directly, or you go through the training that's provided directly through Beachbody, you have training available to you. That is your choice. That is your path. All I need to know is how you want me to help get you started on the right path. All right, so next up, what I'm going to talk about is the different Facebook pages that we have. You'll see that there are a whole bunch of Facebook groups out there. I know that that's really daunting to a lot of people. Some of them are our coach groups. Some of them our challenge groups. With the coach groups that we have, you are part of the Fun Fitness Fanatics team. So what that means is that you are a part of the group that I have started that incorporates all of the coaches in our downline. So that is any coach that is underneath me. When you see the Fun Fitness Fanatics teams, we are a part of a larger team called Rock Nation. Rock Nation is my coach, Angela's team. Her coach, Lauren Majewski, is Fit Force. So we do have an elite coach on our team. Lauren is a part of the Millionaire Club, and that also means that she and some of the other coaches within Fit Force have created a training site that you can use directly. That's the link that you see here on this slide. The training site is going to walk you through everything step by step. Like I said, you can use our training site, or you can use the information that's readily available to you in the Beachbody Coach online office. And I'm going to show you how to get through all of that stuff as well. So we have the Fun Fitness Fanatics team. We have the Fitness That's Fun accountability group, and that is where our new challengers go and our old challengers go. So we've got people in there that have been with us on challenges before, and we have people that we're putting in there fresh, brand new blood, people that are going to be able to see the inspiration and see the posts that we have going on a regular basis. What I want you to do is I want you to go in there to both of those groups, Fitness That's Fun and Fun Fitness Fanatics team, and I want you to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to the team. Put in a selfie if you want. You can go live in the group. None of that is off limits. That's all what you want to do. But I want you to take the time to introduce yourself to the team, who you are, a little bit about you, and why you're on this journey. All right? So underneath that, we have, besides our Fun Fitness Fanatics team, we have a larger team group called the Fit Force Coach Collective. Now, I have not put you in that group yet because what I want to do is I want to see where you are. Plus, I don't want to overwhelm you. Like I said, this is a lot of information all at once when you become a new coach. So I'm doing everything I can to help keep you from being overwhelmed. But when you are ready and you are ready to launch this business and run with it, that's when we're going to put you in the Fit Force Coach Collective team group. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about your Coach Online office. I want to give you a quick overall view. You're going to see that there's a Get Started tab, and then under the Get Started tab is your Coach tab. When you go under the Coach tab, you're going to find your Coach Online office, and that's going to give you a snapshot of everything that you need to know. The most important thing to take away from that video from corporate is that we want to get your direct deposit set up. Beachbody pays every Thursday. So the week starts on Thursday and the week ends on Wednesday, which means that you have the opportunity to make a paycheck right away. But you don't want Beachbody to take away a check processing fee from you. If you set up direct deposit right away, you'll be able to go ahead and get that directly deposited into your checking account. So you're going to click on the EFT management when you go into that section. But like I said, it's all in the video tutorial, so you'll be able to follow along with that. All right, next up is your websites. You have websites available to you. Those websites, we're going to show you in the Coach Online Office overview video how to set them up. You can put your special picture in there. You can customize a couple things and say a little bit about yourself. But those are geared for you to be able to send your clients to, your potential customers, your friends. Say, here's my website. If they have anything that they're looking for, they can browse around your website. They can click shop. And if they have the desire to purchase anything from you, they don't even need a special link because they've gone through your website. It will automatically prompt that you are their coach. Speaking of, there are other websites out there. We use something called a Share a Cart, which is also in that overview video. And we have a coach link generator. It means that if you want something specific that you want to send to your customers, you can generate a coach ID on the back of the link to purchase that product item, and you can send that directly to your customers. So other than your websites, we have team calls and we have the National Wake Up Call. Every week, Janelle Summers, who is our way upline, I mean, she's like a millionaire on a daily basis kind of upline. She's got a lot of money in this business because she's been working very hard, helping other people, and she's been a very successful coach for a long time. She's way up above us in the upline, but she hosts some awesome trainings on a weekly basis in YouTube Live, and Lauren posts them in our Team Fit Force Coach page. So we have the ability to log into any of the trainings that Janelle Summers has. Additionally, I want you to be on the lookout in YouTube. You can follow top coaches. Somebody like Melanie Mitro, she is the top coach for 4 years in a row. She's been the #1 coach, and she has what's called a Business Tip Tuesday on YouTube that you can join, and you can log in and you can learn everything about this business from the top coach in the company. Also, excuse me, every Monday we have what's called the National Wake Up Call. The National Wake Up Call is about 30 to 45 minutes, like I said, on Mondays, and it's at 11 Eastern. And what it is a time to go over a whole bunch of information, talk about celebrations, successes, and listen to other coaches and sometimes even the top trainers in our industry about what they've done, any tips that they can give, how they've been successful, and how you can take some of what they're telling you and showing you and incorporate that with your own business. All right, so let's go on. Let me talk about my next subject. I want you to take all of this overwhelming information stuff, and I just want you to set it aside. And I want you to get clear on your why. And I put this on here because when your why is big enough, you will find your how. What I mean by your why is not that I want to get in shape because I want to lose 20 pounds or I need to lose 50 pounds or anything like that. Your why is what's going to drive you. Because there are going to be times when this business is really hard. There are going to be times when it's tough and you don't want to work. and you don't want to log into Facebook, and you don't want to take a selfie, and you don't want to work out, and you don't want to drink your shake, and you don't want to do anything except veg on the couch. I've gone through it. We've all gone through it. So you need to get clear on your why. What I mean by that is that you need to expand on the I just want to help other people. Is it financial? Is it so that you can be a stay-at-home mom? Is it so that you can travel? Is it so you can do more for your community? Is it so that you can donate more time or money or any of those things? Is it because you want to spend more time with your family? Is it because you don't want to be in that corporate day job anymore and you don't want to go through the rat race anymore? But you want to be able to do something for yourself. Look at your family. Look at your friends. What is your why? In a perfect world, if this business had nothing but success for you, if you knew at the end of the rainbow was going to be this gigantic pot of gold, and I don't even mean money, I mean fulfillment, I mean all of the accolades and achievements that you could possibly want, any of those big goals that you have for your life, any of those dreams that you've always had, if you knew that that was at the end of the rainbow, what would you do to get to it? How would you work? How would you be? That's the kind of clarity you need about your why. You need to look into the future and the things that you want and the successes that you want and the dreams that you have. And you need to put that focus out there in order to really get clear on why you're going to do this, why you want this to be a business that works for you, because it's going to be hard. But I'm going to be here every step of the way to help you. I'm here to guide you, motivate you, and help you with this business, but I can't do the work for you. I can tell you what needs to be done, but sometimes I'm going to give you some tough love. But I also want you to get, like I said, clear on your why. And once you get clear on your why, I want you to let me know about it. I want you to tell me what it is, because when you're suffering one of those moments where it's going to be hard, I'm going to take that why that you send me and I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to remind you, you're doing this because you want to be a stay-at-home parent. You're doing this because you want to take your kids to Disney World. You know your why. And as long as you're sharing it with me, I can help you be reminded of it in the future, especially if those things are going to get hard. But hey, just remember what it is and put it at the front of your mind. It will make things so much easier for you. All right, so let's talk about the nitty-gritty of the business. First, I want to talk about what are your first goals, and then why are those your first goals? You're going to hear a lot of information about achieving different ranks and how to make money and how to get income and how to do all of those things. There are so many ways that you can help other people in this business, and it's not just all about commissions. It's not all about sales, and it's more than anything about sharing your story. So let's talk about what we're going to do. First, your goals are going to be share your story. Your story is important, and I want you to think about things like why you are here, what brought you here, who's the person that made you choose to do a Beachbody program, who's the person that made you want to lose weight in the beginning, because those are the people that you want to attract, the people that are like you, the people that are where you were maybe 6 months ago or a year ago or 4 years ago. Those people are the ones that are going to be drawn to you. So you need to share your story. Sharing your story means getting vulnerable, and sometimes it's a lot harder than it seems. Sometimes it's going to be really hard to click that enter button or that send button when you need to send off a message to someone, or when you're ready to post a story about yourself. Sometimes that's really hard. So I want you to make sure and you share your story every single day. You can use any platform that you like. If you use Facebook, use Facebook. If you use Instagram, use Instagram. There are lots of trainings on how to use all of those to the best of your ability. But the important thing is to use what's most comfortable for you, especially at the beginning, and try to really expand your network. So let's talk about the 4 vital behaviors. Here's your 4 vital behaviors. One is invite, invite, invite. You're going to see that all over the place. You're inviting people to join you in getting healthier. You're inviting people to join you in a challenge group. You're inviting people to get to know you better. And you're inviting people to this awesome coaching opportunity as well. There's so many things to invite people to, but a lot of it has to do with really expanding your network. So you need to be introducing yourself to new people every day and expanding your network every day. That's a little scary for some people, I know, because it was a little scary for me, especially on Facebook, which is where I started my business. But when I think about it, if I go out to eat with a couple of people that I know and they bring along a couple people that I don't know, I'm going to introduce myself to those people and I'm going to talk to them and I'm going to find things in common with them and we're going to have a great conversation. That's what this networking thing is all about, having great conversation and meeting new people. So that's inviting. When we talk about inviting people to join you in a challenge, that's going to really help you accelerate your business. And I'll talk about hitting Success Club in a few minutes. So the next vital behavior is recognition. So you want to make sure that you are recognizing the successes of others and even recognizing yourself. It's hard to give ourselves recognition because a lot of times we don't want to, toot our own horns or anything like that. We don't want to celebrate our successes because we feel like maybe we're showing that we're too vain, but that's not the case at all. So you need to be recognizing yourself and recognizing the successes of others. So recognition is a huge part of our business every single day. The next I want to talk about is being a product of the product. That means you need to drink your shake every day and you need to do your workout every day. You need to commit to a workout program and not just, I'm going to run this day. I'm going to do yoga this day. I'm going to do T25 this day. Maybe I'll box tomorrow. No, we want you to really commit to a program and share that journey, because sharing that journey and sharing your dedication and your consistency is what's going to show other people that there's a plan. It's already written out. There's a meal plan that you follow. It's already written out. They don't have to do all the work that seems so daunting to them when they first say that they want to get healthier. So you get to show them how easy it is, how planned it is for you, how simple it can be because of the fact that it's all right there laid out for you. And you want to make sure you're drinking Shakeology every single day. It's great for the gut. We know how good it is for the body. And if you don't know how good it is for the body, do your research. There are so many videos and podcasts available. There's a whole Shakeology channel available. And you can listen to Isabel Deichler and Darren Olean talk about the reasons that Shakeology is so beneficial. I know people that have had thyroid issues, that have had IBS issues with for me, it was my acne for the longest time and my blood pressure. The ingredients in Shakeology work at a cellular level in order to help heal your body from the inside out. And that's really important because the foods that we consume these days, whether we're getting organic foods or not, there are somewhere deep pesticides and preservatives and all of these different things that have been in the food that we've been eating, hormones to make sure that our chickens are getting bigger so that they can be slaughtered quicker so that we can eat them. I know that's a horrible thing to think about, but at the same time, all of these chemicals have been added to our foods over the past 20 years. An apple from 20 years ago is not the same as an apple now. It's just not the same. Shakeology is formulated differently so that it's not sourcing any of the ingredients in highly agricultural areas. It's sourcing things from places like the rainforest and the Chilean mountains and areas that are indigenous to these ingredients that are used, but at the same time, they are minimally processed. And by minimally processed, I mean they are picked off the plant itself, off the tree or dug up from the ground by a person, and then they are hand processed by that person before they are added to the ingredients for Shakeology. So make sure you get the facts, because it is not just a protein shake. It is the healthiest meal of the day, and it is something that you should be drinking every single day in order to really share your story and share your journey. And the other thing is share what you love about it. Share how it makes you feel. Does it give you more energy? Does it make you, has it made your skin clear up? For me, it has. I used to have cysts all along my jawline. I mean, crazy. You can see I scratched myself. I get red. I have very overactive skin. And those are things that, really, really drove me crazy for the longest time. I was on blood pressure medication. I was always at that low hypertension range. And I've been off blood pressure medication for 3 years now because of the fact that I still drink my shake every single day. So that was our third vital behavior, is be a product of product. Share your story about what you're doing as well. The last, but this is definitely not the least of the vital behaviors, is personal development. And a lot of people brush off personal development like it's no big deal. It's just self-help books and all this yada yada information. And people do what I just did, and they roll their eyes about it instead of giving it a chance. I was one of those people. Don't make that mistake. I'm telling you, learn from my mistakes. Get something as far as personal development is concerned right away. I want you to pick up a book and read it. Or if you are like me and you have a commute on a regular basis, use Audible, which is an Amazon product. Usually your first book is free. Sometimes you can get a Groupon for your first 3 books for free. But use Audible. It's about $14.95 a month to get a new book every single month. And it will be your best friend, especially if you want to do things while, like, you're doing dishes or vacuuming or something like that, while you're doing your chores and that adult life. You can be learning at the same time. One of the first books that I want you to pick up is called The Compound Effect. It is by Darren Hardy, and it will really help you understand a lot about what compounding efforts do on a daily basis, how you can have success by continuing your vital behaviors every single day, and how you can get off track by slowing up and not using momentum to keep going forward. So please pick up The Compound Effect. It's a great book. Another one that I want you to think about is called You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. And both of these guys, both of the authors read these books on the Audible. So it's really great to hear from their point of view, from their own mouths, exactly how passionate they are about their stories and about what you can do and what you can achieve just by putting yourself in the right mindset. So we talk about personal development, and you need to do it every single day, because you need to be in the right mindset to really help other people and to share about your story and to, of course, be successful in life and in your business. All right. So next thing I want to talk about is get to Emerald. All right. What does that mean? Emerald is the first benchmark in your business. What that means is that you have a leg structure. Every single coach in this company has a leg structure. You are the top, and then you have a coach on your left and a coach on your right. 2 legs, right? Coach on each leg. What's really, really important is that you sign 2 coaches right away, because you want to start earning the rewards that Emerald gives you right away. So I want you to think about it. Who could be a good coach with you? Who's somebody that might want this opportunity also? Who can you talk to about this opportunity? And I want you to start really thinking about it as you encounter your friends and your family. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is your spouse. A lot of times, if you have a spouse, or sometimes it's your mom or your dad or your sibling, you want to put that person on your weak leg. You have a strong leg and you have a weak leg. So what that means is you'll make the most at the beginning from retail sales. One day you will see that it flips because of your team cycle bonus. Your team cycle bonus cannot be earned unless you are an Emerald coach. All right. So that means your daily grind, your hustle, all of that stuff, that's going to be your retail sales. You're going to see that you start making all of this money as you do, and you're going to see one day it flip, and it's going to flip so that you can start earning that team cycle bonus. And one day your team cycle bonus is going to be more than your retail sales. Emerald is awesome. You'll get more on the next steps of that later. I want to make sure, though, that you are thinking about who those new coaches are going to be. And I'm going to send you a video, too, about why your spouse, again, should be your first coach. You have a weak leg and you have a strong leg. So you're going to see that any coaches that I sign after you are going to start appearing below you. And you're going to log into your online office and you're going to see new coaches and you're going to go, oh, wow, I got free coaches. You didn't get free coaches. It just means that I did, or someone else on the team signed a coach after you signed up. But those people become part of your downline, which means their daily grind, their hustle, their sales, and their activity can help you earn cycle bonus. We'll talk more about that later. I just want you to get that down as far as you wanting to start building to Emerald, okay? Now, one of the reasons you want to have your spouse on as your coach is because that will give you the ability to control the income from the highest point on your legs. Your very first position should be a spouse or, like I said, a parent, because you have the ability to control that income. I'm going to send you more information on it. Just shoot me a message that says spouse when you're ready to start getting a coach, and I'll go ahead and send that right over to you. Okay? All right. So let's talk about Success Club. Success Club is a metric that Beachbody has created to help you earn rewards, points, show that you are helping other people. It is the one thing that is the same about every single leader in this company. There are leaders that are former CEOs of corporations. There are leaders that are stay-at-home moms. There are leaders that are traveling the world and doing yoga all the time. There are top coaches in this company. All of these leaders have the same thing in common. They hit Success Club. And they have been hitting Success Club since the beginning. So what is it? It's helping 3 to 5 people every single month getting started with the same thing that you got started with, which is a challenge pack. A challenge pack is your first month of Shakeology and your fitness program. Whether you're using the Beachbody On Demand All Access, or you're using the 2B Mindset, or you have used a specialized program with the On Demand Access, that with a combination of Shakeology for your first month is considered a challenge pack. You're going to get 2 points when you get one customer to do a challenge pack. So your goal is to hit either Success Club 5 or Success Club 10 every single month. And why not shoot for 10? Because there's going to be so many perks. Let me talk about the perks, okay? If all you did every single month was hit Success Club, you would continually have a successful business, because you're going to have people drinking Shakeology. Let's say you hit Success Club 5. 1, 2, 3 people. Okay? 2, 4, 6 points. So that's 6 points. And those 3 people are drinking Shakeology every month. Well, the next month you signed 3 more people. So now you have 6 people drinking Shakeology. You're going to get commission the following month from those first 3 people who were drinking Shakeology because they stayed on Shakeology because they love it so much. And because you love it so much, you reached out to them and you shared recipes with them and you made sure that everything was okay with their order, because you want to make sure that they are continuing to drink Shakeology. So 3, 6, 9, 12, just think about how that works out. By 4 months, you have 12 people drinking Shakeology every single month. How awesome is that? That's residual income that you worked for 4 months ago, but because you maintain that relationship with those people and because you helped them get results, they wanted to stay on Shakeology, and that continued to help you every single month. All right? So every month there's a prize for Success Club. The Success Club prizes are sometimes swag, like t-shirts. Sometimes they're a bobblehead, but they're also points that add up every single year towards what we have at the following year, usually in the spring, called the Success Club trip. For example, the Success Club trip we just had in April was in Riviera Maya. The year before, it was in Punta Cana. The year before, it was a cruise. The year before, it was Disney World. This coming year, in 2019, it's a cruise again. So I've gotten to go. I earned the Punta Cana trip, but unfortunately couldn't go because I was like 36 weeks pregnant at the time of the trip. So I wasn't able to go. But we went on the Riviera Maya trip, and it was a Beachbody all expenses paid trip. Super awesome, because I helped people every single month. So you earn trip dollars, you earn a spot. The more points that you earn gives you a higher spot to be able to get on that trip right away so that you can go on it. But like I said, it is the number one thing. Every person that makes this business a business hits Success Club. Like I said, every single month there's a prize. You get a trip that you can earn every year, which is pretty awesome. And when you hit Success Club, you earn free customers. Free customers, not kidding, people that you didn't have to work for. You should reach out to them when you find out that they're your free customer, but you didn't have to work for them. They saw a late night TV commercial, they called the number on the infomercial, and they ordered a product. They need a coach too. So they got assigned to you. What's even better about that is if you hit Success Club 10, not only did they get assigned to you, but you get their commission. You qualify for all of those things when you hit Success Club. So you can't pass up hitting Success Club because you get so many great perks and rewards. It is one of the key vital pieces to keeping this business a business and really helping you make something of it, help you with your income, all of those things. All right. If you hit Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach, well, if you hit it in your first month as a coach, you get a call from our CEO, Carl Deichler. Cool, right? And he's so motivating. It's awesome to listen to him speak because he is great for giving you that extra push that you need and helping you really understand how you can believe in yourself and how you can make this super successful for yourself too. And when you hit Success Club for 3 months in a row in your first 3 months as a coach, you earn a free ticket to Summit. Summit is our biggest event of the year, and it is not to be missed. In 2019, it's going to be in Indianapolis. In 2018, it was in Indianapolis. A couple years, year before, New Orleans. A couple years in Nashville, back to back. And it is a great chance for all of our coaches to come together, work out with the super trainers live. Not only that, but you get to learn all of this information about how you can really push your business forward and be the CEO of your own business, learning from all of the top coaches in the industry. So, hey, there's all these parties you can go to, and it's so much fun, and you get together with your team. Great opportunity, and you get a free ticket if you were in Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach. All right, so talked about all of those whys, right? We are proof that the product works. Why are these your goals? You want to make sure that you are eligible for all of these things because they're really important to moving your business forward. But again, I want you to stop, and I want you to think about your why, and I don't want you to get too overwhelmed. All right. The next couple things I want you to start thinking about. Who can you help? Start making a list. Who are the people in your life that are important to you that you want to help get healthier? Who are the people that seem unhappy that are around you? What types of things can make them happier? Endorphins, exercise. Those can make things really happen for people that are unhappy. So I want you to start thinking about 1, again, don't get overwhelmed. 2, who can you help? And of course, 3, how do you get extra help when you need it? I'm here for you. I'm totally here for you. But I'm going to be very, very specific about something. If I don't know that you need help, I can't give it to you. So you have to keep that line of communication very open with me. I'm not going to hound you to work your business. I'm not going to push you to work your business. I'm not going to tell you that you need to work your business or that you need to drink your shake or that you need to do all those things. That's going to be you that drives that action. You are going to drive those behaviors, not me. I'm just going to show you that I do them every day because I do. I work my business every day. I talk to people every day. And I really, really want the full success of this business for you as much as I want it for me. Because I know for a fact that there are people out there that have taken something from nothing, that have been bankrupt and broke, and their houses have burnt down, and their kids have gotten sick. They have taken all of the failures and all of the things that have fallen down around them, and they have built something amazing for themselves by helping other people, by starting with themselves, getting healthier, by sharing their story and showing other people how they too can get healthier. So I'm going to tell you that you, again, are the CEO of this business. If you want to walk, you walk. If you want to help a couple people here and there, you help a couple people here and there. If you just want this for a discount, you take that discount, but use it. And don't think about the fact that, oh, you need to run a business, oh, you have to do that. If that's not what you're ready for, then that's not what you're ready for. And all you have to do is tell me, and I will completely support you on your fitness journey all the way. I'll help you stay engaged with the groups and use the groups because they're an amazing resource for you. And that's how we really show our love for our fitness journeys and our recipes and our motivation. It's how we help other people by using those groups. If you want to run, run. And if you want to sprint, and you want to double down and you want to take this to the next level and you want to just go, 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 go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. I know you can do it. And I know that you have the ability. if you believe that you have the ability. If it's something that you want and your why is big enough, then all you need to do is work for it. This is not an overnight success. If it were an overnight success, there wouldn't be so many people that were so successful with it, because of the fact that, I'm sorry, it's not what you call a pyramid scheme. Every structure to every company is designed like a pyramid, smaller at the top, bigger at the bottom. You got your minions at the bottom and your CEO at the top. But you are the CEO. You are the one that's driving everything forward. So you have the ability to run with this business however you want. All right. So again, I'm 100% available to you whenever you want. I'll always let you know the answer if I have it. If not, we'll find it together. We always will find it together. There's a huge FAQ section in the Coach Online office for customers, for coaches, for about Team Beachbody, about Beachbody On Demand, all of the above. So I want you to make sure that you're looking for your resources. And Google is huge. Google's a huge resource, and so is YouTube. Like I said, top coaches in the industry have all of these great training videos. I haven't gotten the time to take them and make them all yet, but we're going to do it together. We're going to learn together. We're going to get better together. And we are going to make something really big and powerful that's going to change lives. So I want to thank you again for being here with me today. Thank you. Congratulations on starting your Beachbody business. And thank you for trusting in me and our team to really make a difference in other people's lives. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Make sure, again, you jot down your why, you think about it, and you talk to me and share it with me so we can start working together right away. All right. Have a great one.